in Custer County,
Yeah.
I know all states are different counties. Do they require you to have so much property before you can shoot?
No, and I can explain that to you if you'd like.
Yes, sir.
So I'm trying to sell the house to move to Westcliff. Yeah. Yeah.
I asked, I can't remember if it was Bobby or who it was, but this was like 4 or 5 years ago, because some people were target shooting there. And he said it was allowed.
Right.
Everyone target shoots up here, ma'am.
There is target shooting. So
In National Forest. I mean,
I would like to clarify on the board's end of it as well. We wrote a letter to Steve.
I've got it right here if you want to read it.
Okay, and we did write him up as a nuisance for the shooting.
Nuisance covenant violation.
Covenant violation because the shooting. Okay, he's shooting in Terry J, but he owns property in Aspen Acres. And for what we understand, he shoots into the Aspen Acres property.
I've got a couple of steel targets in that area, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
He did state at the last meeting that he has constructed a shooting range on his.
I don't have a shooting range, Lori. I was made.
That's what you said.
You can, I mean, you can switch my words around. That's not what I meant.
Okay.
The bottom line is I don't want people driving around on that flat area of my lot, which is why I have a chain there.
So the main thing that the HOA is worried about, the board members, is that you've chained off our road. So that that road's not yours.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
It does not belong to you. It should not have a chain across
I agree with you.
We can't get in to maintain it or to build it.
Nobody maintains down by my gate, Lori.
Because we can't get
No,
in.
he doesn't even go past Troy's place and Brian Pearson. I've got ruts and drainage right there by the back gate. No one ever goes back there.
To shoot anybody.
I did not say that. This is being recorded, by the way. I've never made that comment, Lori.
But that's what I
No way.
So all
I'm a veteran and former law enforcement. You think I would say that? That's ridiculous.
about that.
That is absolutely
and
ridiculous.
I'm gonna get wound up.
My goodness.
So I'm gonna take a breath. So all that we care about is that you get your chain off of our road. It does not belong to you.
I don't want people driving up on that top lot putting ruts. I've had FedEx trucks up there and dump trucks. And I told you in my letter, sue me. And when a Custer County judge orders me to take it down, I'll take the chain down and I'm going to choke it all off to my property line so that there won't be a turnaround anymore for your dump trucks.
There's not a turnaround there.
There's right now on my back gate, Lori, the turnaround is so big that I had 2 Seaford dump trucks come in side by side, back up and go back out. The cul-de-sac on the plat map is so small they would literally have to back down all the way to Wetmore to turn around. I'm trying to be neighborly, but I don't want FedEx trucks, dump trucks driving around creating ruts in this flat area that Larry Pieper built. He bored out the side of the mountain so the top of the lot is no longer a cul-de-sac. It extends another 100 yards onto one of my lots. Well, people go up there and turn around and create ruts, FedEx trucks, dump trucks, whatever. So that's why I put a chain at the bottom of that road. I blocked off 50 yards of the road. Yes, I did, to keep people from going up to the top. And right now, if you drive down there, I'd be happy to show you. I invited the board to come visit me and I'll walk you around. They didn't. But that area is so big, you can turn around 2 big dump trucks right there versus choking it off and making them go to the top of the plat. I'll drop a tree, I'll put a chain there and then make it the cul-de-sac again. That's the only reason I did that. And it's been 4 years. So if you have to enforce it, I said, sue me. Let a Custer County judge order me and I'll comply, and then I'll choke it all off to... I know, and I want to be friendly. I told you that in my emails, but nobody responded to me. Nobody's come to knock on the door except for like Sam Pacheco and a few others. You know, they're the only ones that come say hi. I'm like, hey, you know, I got a tractor and snowblower. I'll help you with your roads. I fell trees. I cut trees. I do all this stuff, and no one ever calls. There's only so much I can do. So if you want clarification what this issue is about, 5 or 6 minutes, I'll read it.
We're gonna move on.
You want to hear it?
Because this isn't court.
I understand, Lori, but
If you'd like to hand your stuff out, then please feel free to do so.
hands, how many people want to hear what I have to say?
I do.
If nobody else, then I don't care. Okay, bottom line is it's Tara J. You can't enforce that property.
we're trying
okay?
to enforce
You
is-
can't enforce it.
is-
Forestry Service and Custer County Sheriff have both said it's lawful and no violations. You got 2 law enforcement agencies saying it.
okay,
You
that's
can't
what you-
touch it.
Okay.
I've got proof. I've got the police reports and case number. Do you want to see it?
No.
Just a question, is any of that road an evacuation road?
No.
I don't know. I just,
It can be.
No, it was blocked off until Larry opened up a driveway to Davis Drive, and it's private property. So if you had to go through for a fire, I suggest anybody ram the gate, cut my chain, whatever for a fire. I was a wildland firefighter too, so I don't have an issue with that. But it is private property. There's no egress to Highway 165 from that side of Aspen Acres.
okay, thanks for the clarification.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay.
I have one more question.
Yeah,
The 6 lots that you own,
9. Yeah.
Aspen Acres, are you paying dues for those?
So it's 8 lots, and it doesn't matter how many you own. It's if you have an improved lot, it's 1 due. So 250. Yeah, and I'm in good standing. I just gave her a check.
Okay,
He just did.
that's all I wanted.
Even though I don't use the roads, like
Right.
I still pay it because I signed the contract. You know.
The lots are in Aspen Acres.
Yeah, yeah. The eight lots are in Aspen
I think that's
Acres.
fair for
Yeah.
everyone here.
So I pay it. I agreed. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna move on. New business, we were talking about purchasing the lots that the dumpsters are on. Does anybody have any, we kinda like to do that, and we've got the money.
How much is it?